We are here at Cygnus Rwanda 2026 here in Kigali. Sister Patience, when we speak of protection of the young and the vulnerable, today the very hot topic is definitely child pornography and pedophilia. So can you please highlight on what is the situation of how the police or how NGOs are trying to curb the growth of child pornography and pedophilia, please?
Child pornography, I think it's one of those sensitive issues that sometimes people don't want to talk about, because some of these videos that are made are homemade videos. And again, for some, it begins online. So it's who they're talking to. Someone builds a relationship with them and then begins to ask for sexually explicit pictures. And sometimes these pictures end up being used against these children as some form of sextortion. The challenge that is there is that I think for law enforcement to track down the source of these videos often is a problem, because if a perpetrator or a pedophile, for example, gets hold of these pictures, they'll begin to blackmail the child or the youth into sending more and asking them to do more. And they'll threaten that we'll expose you or we'll share them on the internet, and this has sometimes has led to suicide cases. So I actually think that the first step in all of this is around the family, because if families are more united, there's more communication in the family. Families create safe spaces where children can easily talk to their parents and say, look, I've messed up and there's somebody I'm talking to online and this has happened to me. Parents can easily intervene. Other times, I think we did a baseline in Zambia, for example. We saw that children I think find comfort at church as well as schools. So it could be teachers and the religious men and women actually have a platform where they can actually strengthen the safe spaces where children can actually be able to share the difficulties and the challenges that are there.